Hey everyone, so I am going to be dyeing my hair. I bought Manic Panic Hot Pink. I have some pretty light to medium hair, and I just wanted to film my experience on how it turned out with my hair. Some days I feel like my hair's darker than others. Right now in this light it seems to be on the lighter side, but most of the time it is dark. Um, so I put on a bad shirt because you could tell I already got dye on it, and then I'm just kind of figuring out how far down I want it and where's a good tester piece because I want to test it before I actually dye my whole hair because I did have work the very next day. So because of that, I'm going to be wearing some gloves. I have the jar. My hair's really long, but if I were going to be doing the whole thing, probably 2 or 3 jars. But since I'm just doing the tips, just one was fine. I'm going to need some clips. I bought a mixing bowl and just a hair dyeing brush and some extra clips. And then you want to make sure you have a real good brush to brush the knots out. And then I also have these wide tooth comb brushes because when the dye's in, it really helps distribute it all over, and then lets the dye get over very evenly. So right here I was just showing how it says to leave it for 30 minutes. I know it's kind of like paint, so you can leave it for a little bit longer. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a testing piece, and I'm going to figure out how it works out. I didn't want to do that big of a piece, something in the back. So what I'm going to be doing is allowing it to sit for 30 minutes, and then I will come back and finish doing the rest of my hair. If I do like it, I'm going to just rinse it in the sink. But first, since it does say when you rinse it to stay away from your body, I'm going to be wearing some gloves because I do have work the next day, like I said, and I really don't want pink hands, which ended up happening anyways. So I found it easier to just get my hands with the paint is how the consistency was and just kind of rub it in myself. So you see here it's 10:19 at night. Yes, I did this pretty late, but then what it says, you can also apply it in a plastic cap or apply heat to it, and it should make it last longer or stick to the hair better. So I waited 30 minutes and I rinsed it out. And as you can see, it dried and it does look really nice, like the color stood anyways, but this is it without me rinsing it. Compared to my normal hair, it does look really well, and I wish it stood like this. But we'll see right in a second. So I'm just using some cold water, just rinsing out the tip. It says the water is gonna turn almost all the way clear. So now that it's dry, pressed up against my other hair, you can see that there is quite a bit of a difference, and it did stick on my hair. So I'm going to go ahead and finish and do the rest of my hair. I'm actually really pleased with how the dye stuck, but remember, it is Manic Panic, so it's not a permanent hair dye. It's a semi-permanent with I think I got like 3 washes out of it, and I wash my hair every other day. That's the longest I can go with my hair. And then it eventually just faded and my normal hair showed back. There was always a little slight tinge, but eventually it all went back to normal. So it's a fun one if you want to mix your hair up all the time. In the back I wanted to make sure it was really even, so I had my boyfriend help me. And as you can see, it looks really pretty hot pink. But when you dye it, it's comes out a lot darker, at least on my hair. The lighter hair you have, the brighter pink, and then the darker hair, just the darker tint more so you'll have. Lucky for me, my hair was pretty light enough, I guess, for this color. So I want to try other colors like blues and greens and purples, but for now this one's really, really nice. So as you can see, this is the lightest I got my hair, the water to run. It never ran actually fully clear, just this super light shade of pink. And then as you can see, the final reveal after it being wet, you can see some streaks went higher, but that's okay. And ta-da! So it is really nice when it's wet. The color is really bright and it pops. And as you can see, in a moment with light shines on it, it really looks pretty bright. But when it gets dried, which you'll see in the next couple pictures, it turned out more red, burgundy, and a lot darker. So it's very odd how the colors differentiate. Totally not hot pink like the bottle, but knowing that that's the color will turn out on my hair, I think I would stick with this one because I did like the results. As you can see here, it turned out really red afterwards. I swear this was the same color. It was hot pink. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.